What's going on, guys? Coach Madden, YouGoProBaseball.com. This is an office hours episode, and the question today comes from Jose Fernandez, and he asks, Coach, can you make a video about accuracy while warming up? For some reason, whenever I am warming up, I throw wild, but once I get on the mound, I pitch just fine. Thanks. Hey, I had that same exact problem, Jose, so don't think it's not normal. I'm sure there's a lot of guys who have this issue. In fact, there's a lot of guys, a lot of coaches who once played who can't throw BP because it's a lot lighter of a throw. And that's what I think that you're talking about when you're talking about when you're warming up, you don't have the accuracy. It's almost like a different throw, right? Like you're not trying to throw so hard that you lose control. And I was the same exact way. The first couple of throws when I would start to play catch to warm up, I couldn't control. And then I would have to get to a certain distance quickly, and then I would let one go. And my partners hated it because, I was pretty close and I let that sucker go. And then once I started throwing hard, I was okay. But I never had that touch behind my throw until I became a coach. Then as a coach, I started throwing a lot more lightly, obviously. So now my touch is very good and I can play catch nice and light. But before that, when I was an actual player and played professionally, I couldn't throw the ball softly. In fact, it was hard for me as a pitcher to field that ball and throw it to first or second unless I throw it full speed. And my first baseman, second baseman, shortstops all hated me because of that, because if I did get a ground ball, I would go over there and fire it over most of the time at 96 miles an hour maybe. That's what I pitched at, but I threw it as hard as I could to first base, and they hated that. So what can you do? Well, like I said, I never figured it out while I was playing, but afterwards, coaching-wise, now I've got great touch when I throw the baseball. So I think throwing BP is actually a great way to learn that. Not only will it build your arm up because you're going to be going through the motions, and it's maybe good for extra throwing, especially in the off season if you're not getting enough throwing. Maybe you got some friends you can get out there with and help them with their hitting, and you throw BP and just really learn how to get that nice easy throw going over time, over repetitions, right? You get in there and you're throwing them 50 balls or whatever, 75 balls, again, you're not throwing hard, so it's really not taking a toll on your arm. You're just working that nice easy throw and trying to get the control, because you're trying to throw a nice easy strike in there for them to hit. And you want to throw BP between probably that 50 and 60 mile an hour range, depending on your age. I don't know if you said how old you were. No, you didn't say. But yeah, if you're older, high school or whatever, college, professional, 50 to 60, maybe 65 at the most mile per hour for batting practice, but you want to put it in there for a strike. So that's definitely a lower speed of a throw, but you're going to have to work on your accuracy, obviously. So doing that, and then just playing catch more, playing light catch more, maybe getting out there when the whole team's not out there, because I remember, playing catch when the whole team was out there and there's guys to the side of you. It made it even worse because I didn't want to throw it and hit somebody else or hit somebody walking behind. So maybe if you go out there without a whole team out there, just you and your partner, and just work on playing catch, really, that's it. You'll get better at it. It's just putting in the reps, really. And then also having the mindset that you can do it, because it can be done. Like I said, I was the same way as you, and now I'm just fine picking that ball up and just winging it wherever, nice and easy. I feel a lot more comfortable doing that. So it can be done. Just put your mind to it, put in a little bit of extra work on it, have that confidence and conviction in everything you're doing. But I know what you're talking about because I had that very same issue. One other weird thing that I used to have was the first pitch in a game. I don't know if you guys have this. If you have ever had that feeling, first pitch in a game, where it felt weird, but once you threw that first pitch, after that you were fine. It was just getting that first pitch in there with the actual batter in. If you guys ever felt that, leave me a comment below. Let me know. Let me know how you felt and what you did to get over it. That was just something weird that I always felt every single time I went into the game. That first pitch, no matter who the batter was, I just felt weird. And then once I threw that pitch, I was fine. Whether it was a ball or a strike, it was just the act of throwing that pitch and getting it out of my system. I don't know what it was, even if it got hit or if it didn't get hit, or no matter what happened, it was so weird. It was just the act of throwing that first pitch, and then I was like, okay, everything's okay. I don't know. Did you guys have anything weird like that? Do you have any other weird situations that you guys have? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Hop down in the comments below, and we'll talk more down there. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to go ahead and click the logo right over here, and then I got some cool videos for you guys to check out over here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.